We are checking out of this cute little Airbnb that we stayed in last night. The sky was clear and we're so remote that we don't even have self-service. So we took the opportunity to go outside and see the stars and it was so awesome. We just don't get that very often anymore. I feel like anywhere. And so it was nice to be kind of remote enough to really appreciate it. But so we're hitting the road today. Where are we going, Wiebe?
Today's a long day. We have like a little over 4 hours. So we're going to the Fairy Lake Bonzai tree just to take a picture of the little, nothing super fancy. And then we're going to Little Mountain Lookout and the Old Market Farm, which is the goats on the roof. Yeah. I think Abbie's most excited about the goats.
That'll be really sweet. So just a fun kind of day on the road. Right outside of Port Renfrew, is that right, Wiebe?
Yeah.
It's called Fairy Lake, and this teeny little spot that we pulled off on the side of the road to see this Fairy Lake bonsai tree. It's just this cute little tree that's kind of grown out of this stump that's became kind of like a photographer's destination because it's cute and unique. So it's just a little, oh, look how cute it is, and then we're moving on, but nonetheless it's a really pretty little area.
Okay, Abbie, what do you think of the little fairy tree?
It's a cute little fairy tree on Fairy Lake.
You think a little fairy lives under there?
Let's say that there is.
Yeah. So our next stop today is the Little Mountain Overlook. And as you can see, we switched and Abbie's now driving. We're kind of going on some back roads and it's real windy and
bumpy.
And so Abbie said she was getting a little car sick. So I'll let her drive. She does a lot better that way.
Yeah, I can't. I'm a terrible passenger seat rider because I get so car sick. I don't think my parents rocked me enough as a baby.
So rock your babies.
This is like New Zealand right here.
Mm-hmm. The one way.
One car.
Yeah, one car lane bridges. Yeah. So we just got some Subway because we figured it would be cheap. And I've got a cute little lunch date. Look at that face.
He's trying to score some points.
Score some points related.
I don't know exactly where Wiebe has taken us. What is this called? Little Mountain Lookout?
It just says Little Mountain Lookout. Outside of Parksville. All right, Abbie, you be careful with your little flip-flops.
I am.
No jumping. Abbie's asking if I think that there's bears down in those trees.
That's not how I said it.
Oh.
I said, do you think there bears down in them trees?
That sounded like a very serious question.
You think there's bears down in them trees?
No, folks, we have not been drinking.
Thankfully, we didn't fall down the mountain.
We survived.
We are going to head to this little market that is known for having goats on the roof, which I think is pretty cute.
I think it's funny. It's actually called the Old Country Market, but everyone just calls it Goats on the Roof. So even if you Google goats on the roof, this shows up.
Yeah. So we'll see what kind of food and just various things they have to, maybe I'll buy a little souvenir or something of a goat. We're going to where the grass is on the roof over there.
There's no goats. There's no
We'll
goats
find
on
them.
the roof.
We'll find them.
Abbie hasn't found anything yet. She's empty-handed. So this old country market is actually a market.
It's got a bunch of stuff from New Zealand, which is crazy.
Yeah, and there's a crap ton of cheeses and things. We were looking at Parmesan to make some Alfredo sometime later this trip.
We found some. They're just barely peeking out.
They're just hiding.
Aww.
We are here in Port Alberni, and we made it to our Airbnb. We got settled, and now we're hungry. So we're going to a place called the Starboard Grill, which is supposed to be just off kind of the pier, so it's supposed to have a nice little view of the water. And
we're gonna get what? Poutine?
Yeah, poutine.
Poutine.
This is the first time we've ever tried that, so we'll see how that
It's
goes.
essentially French fries with smothered in gravy.
Smothered in gravy.
Is it a Canadian thing?
I think it's a
guess?
Canadian thing, yeah, from what I've seen. So let's give it a try in Canada.
We are loving this outdoor weather. The waitress was like, do you want to
Did you
sit
outdoors?
outside or inside? And we sat outside, and she was like, it's kind of hot. And I was like, oh, it's perfect.
And we were like, you don't know hot.
So I got just kind of a simple burger. This is the poutine fries, cheese curds, and then gravy.
Beef gravy.
And then Wiebe got salmon chowder and then just like a salad.
Yeah. Light little meal. Okay, Abbie's trying some poutine. See if it's hot or not. I mean, that's just a piece of gravy.
Tastes like chili cheese fries.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
With the beef gravy?
Mm-hmm. Which you know. I'll take a good chili cheese fry any day.
Any day, yeah. Abbie loves her chili cheese fries. You gotta get one of those cheese curds, though. Yeah, there you go. Get it all together. Pretty good?
Cheese fries.
Pretty good?
Good morning. We just left our Airbnb in Port Alberni and we are headed to some scenic spots. We're going to be stopping at a few beautiful areas along the way today, and we are headed to
Ucluelet.
Ucluelet today. So we've been driving down this Pacific Rim highway that takes you from like Port Alberni to Ucluelet, and it is a pretty beautiful drive, just kind of through the mountains and seeing all the beautiful trees, and there's like a little river that runs along the roadside, and it's beautiful. This is one of the only major roads that gets you to and from, so we're gonna have to take it back out. So I'll be interested, on another day whenever we're leaving Ucluelet, the views from the other side. But it's been a nice little enjoyable morning. Just kind of taking it slow and enjoying the ride. Lunch today consists of peanut butter and strawberry jam sandwiches.
Abbie wanted grape, but they didn't have grape.
They didn't have grapes, so we had to get strawberry. That's okay. If you could smell, here, take that jam. If you could smell this crunchy peanut butter right now, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Oh, and some Pringles. We made it to Ucluelet, and we've got several hours before it's time to check into our next Airbnb. And so we're going to kind of walk along the Wild Pacific Trail, which is supposed to be beautiful. I think it's crazy foggy on the ocean today. I hear a foghorn going off, and we see some like foggy mist kind of over the trees, which gives it like an eerie, like Halloween
We
vibe.
may not see much of the ocean.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So we're here at this parking lot, and I say we take the trail all the way around the outside and then come back.
Okay, so we're gonna do this lighthouse loop.
Yeah.
Always in sync. We have like the same length of legs. Always walking in sync. I pretty much put my jacket on right away because it is very chilly. And Wiebe was like, oh, I'm gonna absorb the cool air. And I'm like this
I'm
strong,
loving the
tough
cold.
man. We got like, what, 10 feet? And he's put his
Hey, it's
coat
more than 10 feet. It's like 25.
Okay, Wiebe, what do you spot out here?
Human.
A human.
I've seen several of those.
Oh, we've spotted a human. Check.
Several humans.
This little lighthouse was built in 1915, according to the sign. In 1906, there was a wooden structure that was destroyed by waves in 1914, which led to this being a more permanent structure. And the one that was built in 1906 was put there due to tragic shipwrecks that had happened along the way. It's pretty cool. This is such a cute little trail. It's well maintained and it's just along the ocean. It's beautiful. And it's easy. That helps. My hair is starting to get wild.
Oh boy. Well, it is the Wild Pacific Trail, so.
This is our kind of view for today. Just kind of fog,
It makes it so bright
but
with the fog.
it's still beautiful. You just can't see out too far.
Yeah. What do you think, Abbie?
It's beautiful. I love it. You know what would make it better? If like an orca was like
Oh yeah, this like shallow water, one just like flies out of the water.
Okay, fine. Sea
How about
lion
little
or
like
an otter.
sea otter? Yeah,
Okay.
I would just think it's sea
If
otter.
we're dreaming here.
Okay, we're dreaming. Let's go for an orca. Ready? Here, I'm gonna zoom in. He's gonna bust out of the water. Right there.
No.
Nope.
We're at the little grocery store here in Ucluelet, and I'm gonna make some chicken Alfredo with some Parmesan.
Sounds good. Oh, from the Parmesan from
The
yesterday.
Goats on the Roof
Yeah.
place. This is a cute little set of like condos, but we booked it on Airbnb. We have to go to the registration to get the key and everything. So it feels kind of like a hotel, like a little, I don't know, like holiday resort kind of thing. It's pretty nice.
So we're driving to our condo and it says bear in area. I guess we'll keep an eye out for a bear.
So we've got this cute little condo for the next 2 days, and it's, you know, like a typical condo. It's got like a kitchen and everything. So it's a little 1 bedroom, 1 bath. It's super cute. I like it. Wiebe to work. We've got to use up this spaghetti that we bought up the other day. I don't know that we're gonna get through this trip, but I'm cooking bare minimum. I don't have any oil for the chicken. Salt and pepper, that's it. I didn't want to buy any seasoning. So this might be a pretty bland Alfredo, Wiebe.
This is some real fresh Parmesan though.
Yeah, it looks good.